It's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. First carry now for them. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And this is going to be Cowboys football! Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did. Giving you a gift at the turnover. It's a really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, for them not to accept that gift with an early lead up? Really crushed their opponent's spirit.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
5 yards on the play. And it's
shotgun now on 3rd down. Wester finds the football complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He's going to throw it again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and long.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Looking on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3. So time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. First down, play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down from the gun. He's going for it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
giving an 18-yard pickup there. That's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the gun they go with Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. This one falls incomplete. Play number 7 on this drive. They need 7 here on 3rd down.
Riley Moss there defensively.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Throw here. 3rd down. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The Rams are set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
On 2nd down.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
To number 46. 4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this 3rd down.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
3rd and long. They're gonna throw. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. right? Things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Dallas.
He gets the handoff. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the Lions. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to kick from that distance.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. They go with Williams on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. The Rams are set to punt.
A gain of 6 yards.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. This one's hauled in by Wester. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
16 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Another Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Pass play coming here. Delivers another one to Williams. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Kick the running back in motion. They're going to try to throw for it. That one complete to Diggs. And he's brought down as they're pushing to that 35-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st and 10.
All set to go now from the 35. We'll go play action on 1st down. Next on the crosser. They're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength. He just showed it off.
Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
Terrence Ferguson, incomplete.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Smith able to put it through. And it cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
LeJohntay Wester to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
13. Rams 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Here's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. They're down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Motioning the tight end now. trying to throw this from the gun. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Rams, first down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good for a Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
I got it.
To throw here on 1st down. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, that's Nacua. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Complete to Terrence
Only need the
Ferguson.
smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
And in motion, headed right. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
The 5-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down. Pass coming. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Blue swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Setting up to throw. Wester finds the football complete. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Wester. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Looking in the air here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15. And a Cowboy first down.
Blue running to the right. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw here. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sheds on the rusher. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Taking a chance to the end zone. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive. Not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams. First down.
The run with Williams. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't matter 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 1.
A motion the slot man right. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That's a 32-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Quick slant taken in by Nacua. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 23-yard line.
They'll run. This is Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A gain of a lone yard for Brock. That's all they needed. 1st down. To throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, it's a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. I'll air it out on 3rd. Flush down now to his left. The ball is loose. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
A handoff to Williams. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He's got it. It's in close. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams reduce the lead to just 4. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Brawley's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys offense now heading back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Hey, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. They'll send him over right. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9. These last 2 snaps will force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays. Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The
Cowboys offense headed out there. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. It should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He takes off with it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 14. And a Cowboy first down.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 4-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he makes it across, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams headed out to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
I got him, on me.
Heads out on the bootleg. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. The give, it's Blue. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
22 yards. First down, Dallas.
Going with Blue here. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
He's got it. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Pass play now. Screen here for Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After the play, officials calling for a stoppage here. We've got whistles, and it's for Kyren Williams. Looks like he is worse for the wear after that snap. Second and 6 coming up here. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Ferguson. A gain of 2.
Sticking to the air here. He gets this one in Nakua. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Puka Nakua. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Smith able to put it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First down from the 41. They'll go play action. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Move on second here to Blue. From the turn, the ball's out, he lost it. And they pick it up, time to push for that marker. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough third down. I'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He'll call his own number. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Allen off the play action. Avoids the sack. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Hey, I understand that, Kurt. They try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Rams 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
You got motion man right there.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. They'll throw 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take
The
over.
Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. They go play action on first down. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, Dallas.
Allen setting up play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Cut out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To number 4. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down. Shoves one away. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Hits the 20. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete in the end zone. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now second and
Operating
10.
from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
Jake Ferguson.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
At the 1-yard
They'll have
line.
2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown.
Touchdown.
The
Dallas.
Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Rams first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. On now comes their punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now design run. It's Allen. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Bengals. And it's Patrick Mahomes. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Chiefs are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Looking now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Trevin Wallace there defensively.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, third and long. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
Fourth down.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And even getting skunked in that second half, Gronk, the damage done in the first, enough to claim victory at the end.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards instead of a failed.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Abdul Carter in for his second sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth, each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
3rd down and 16.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Abdul Carter, he's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Giants offense ready for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Dart. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Trevin Wallace in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And a shotgun. It's Dart. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. 3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Throwing left sideline. Look to be caught, but they're going to rule out of bounds. It's incomplete. Probably one they'd like back. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to Blue. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And he'll work this out to the 23. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Trevin Wallace. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jason Blue, heading back out there. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
He's across midfield. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Again, here comes Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Throwing, dart, pass complete to Nabry. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Andrew Thomas, guilty there. Now, Dart. He'll get that out to Scannable.
Complete to Cam Scannable. An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
To the air on second down. Dart. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That'll be taken in by Scannable. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Fourth down.
The Giants sending out their punter. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Oh! The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A run once more with Blue. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Pick up there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Back to throw. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, Blue. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Cowboys field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough to
going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 21.
Cowboys offense and their running back, Jalen Blue, heading back out there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
31 yards. And the Giants first down.
Right back to Scatterboot on 1st down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Dart going to keep this on his own read. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
The Giants will line up.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. A run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Dexter Lawrence, he gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboot headed out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Dart going to throw here on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. This is Blue. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On 2nd down, Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and 2, and it's Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. And he'll get forward for a couple. And 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Crazy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Scatterby.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Out of shotgun. It's Dark. Headed left. Fine time.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark just short.
And now here comes the punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Again, it's Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down, Dallas.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 8.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
First and goal, Dallas.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Davis. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Throwing here on third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. Through up to 29.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That'll be taken in by Scalabers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 8. Brings up third.
It's the quarterback fighting for the marker. He loses the football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Giants, first down. First and 10.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 yards.
First and 10.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. To throw is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
On third down, here is Dart. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. And they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss as they begin here with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scatterboo headed out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one underneath to Scatterboo. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll send a man in motion left. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He'll get that out to Scatterboo. Here comes 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play.
Here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 56 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterboo. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And the Giants are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And the Giants
Throwing, Dart. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 18.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The ball's out, and the Giants come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Again, here comes Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it brings up 3rd.
On third down, here's Davis. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Blue. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Giants offense and running back Cam Scalaboo headed out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Dart. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, Dart. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
To the air once more is Dart. Quick throw taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
To the air
7.
again goes Dart. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
9 yards. And the Giants first down.
Dart gonna throw it again. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Giants first down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Hubbard outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets up past the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory away from home in the division, which is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.